If you look at life expectancy statistics almost anywhere in the world, you'll notice a consistent pattern. Women tend to outlive men. Doesn't matter if you are looking at Asia, Europe, the Americas, or Africa. Across different cultures, economies, and lifestyles, the trend remains the same. According to global data from the World Bank and the World Health Organization, women outlive men in nearly every country, often by a gap of 5 to 7 years. So why does this happen? Is it biology, behavior, society, or something deeper built into our species? Today, we're uncovering the science behind this gap, how our bodies function, how our choices shape our lifespan, and why women, on average, tend to live longer. It all starts with biology. From the moment of birth, our bodies are built differently, and one of the most significant factors lies in our chromosomes. Women typically have 2 X chromosomes, while men have 1 X and 1 Y. That second X chromosome acts as a vital biological backup. If a harmful mutation occurs on 1 X chromosome, women have a second copy to compensate, whereas men lack that safety net. Researchers studying mammals have found that species where females have 2 X chromosomes consistently show longer lifespans, suggesting this genetic redundancy provides a protective buffer against various diseases. Hormones also play a major role. Before menopause, women produce higher levels of estrogen, which has a protective effect on the cardiovascular system. It helps maintain flexible blood vessels and healthier cholesterol levels. Men, conversely, have higher levels of testosterone. This hormone is often associated with greater risk-taking behavior and can contribute to higher levels of LDL, or bad cholesterol. This helps explain why men tend to develop heart disease nearly a decade earlier than women, since cardiovascular disease is the leading cause of death worldwide. This early onset significantly impacts male longevity. The immune system offers another layer of protection. Women generally mount stronger immune responses, making their bodies more efficient at fighting off infections and clearing viruses. However, this comes with a trade-off. A hyper-efficient immune system increases the risk of autoimmune disorders, where the body mistakenly attacks itself. While women are more likely to survive deadly infections, they often live longer while managing chronic conditions like lupus or rheumatoid arthritis. This is known as the health survival paradox. Women live longer. They may spend more years managing long-term illnesses. While biology explains part of the gap, behavior explains even more. In many societies, men are more likely to engage in higher-risk activities, drive at higher speeds, or work in physically dangerous occupations. Accidental injuries, violence, and workplace hazards disproportionately affect men. Data consistently shows that men account for the majority of deaths from accidents and occupational injuries. Beyond physical danger, lifestyle choices like smoking and heavy alcohol consumption have historically been higher among men. These habits dramatically increase the risk of heart disease, liver disease, and stroke. Furthermore, women are generally more proactive about preventive health care. They are more likely to schedule routine checkups and address symptoms early, whereas men often delay visiting a doctor until a condition becomes serious. Social connections also matter more than we realize. Large-scale studies show that strong social relationships significantly reduce mortality risk. People with supportive friendships and family ties tend to experience lower stress and recover faster from illness. Women often maintain broader social networks throughout their lives and are more likely to seek emotional support. In contrast, cultural expectations around masculinity can sometimes discourage men from being vulnerable, leading to smaller support systems and higher chronic stress. This stress elevates cortisol levels and increases blood pressure, quietly shaping lifespan in ways we don't always see. Interestingly, this longevity gap isn't fixed. In societies where gender roles are more similar, where men and women work in comparable environments and have similar lifestyle habits, the life expectancy gap narrows. This proves that the difference isn't just biological destiny. It is heavily influenced by environment and culture. If men prioritize preventive care, manage stress, and build strong social ties, the gap shrinks. In the end, women live longer due to a combination of genetic backups, heart-protecting hormones, resilient immune systems, and proactive health behaviors. However, the most important takeaway is that longevity isn't entirely predetermined. While statistics show trends, individual outcomes depend on lifestyle, medical care, and social support. Understanding these factors isn't about comparison, it's about awareness. When we understand what shortens life, we gain the power to change it for everyone.